ツの提供でお送りします。
Hello and good day! This is Crusisythe and welcome to my channel. Our topic today is the online exclusive Shokugan Modeling Project Alternative Destiny Infinity Super Inazuma Kit Set from the show O Nerae Gunbuster. Looking at the side, the option part box is thrice the size of the box of Gunbuster. Now, apparently the SMP Gunbuster comes as only the unit, then sold the weapon accessories as separate set. Wasn't expecting the SMP Alternative Destiny Gunbuster also follows the format. Sell the unit only without any weapons, then the weapon accessories are sold separately as well. What the SMP version have advantage of? Is it got the game exclusive weapons like the Tomahawk, the Home Run, and the other option part that I forgot the name of. While the SMP Alternative Destiny version has only 2 weapon accessories, but in a modern take like the unit. Kenney! Here are the contents of the online exclusive set. 1 piece of a very big action base, 1 piece of action base display setting, 1 piece of action base connector with boom arm, 1 piece of RX-7 mech, right hand option for Gunbuster, 1 piece of the cape for the Gunbuster Shield, 4 pieces of spike rods for the Gunbuster Double Collider, and 1 piece for the Super Inazuma kit. Now let's put this out of the way first. Here is the option part that is included, but I'm not gonna attempt to do the pose. It's a reference to the last scene in episode 4 by the way. With that out of the way, let's start with the Gunbuster Shield. First up, I would recommend to get the tweezer to remove that plastic part located behind the neck of Gunbuster. Attach the cape connector. Here we have the cape connected, but we can do better. Attach the action base connector, then position the boom arms upward, connect to any action base stand, and here we have Gunbuster on the air with the cape. I'm impressed that despite the weight of the cape, the boom arm can hold it without any issues. Have fun adjusting the height of the boom arm to post the cape in any angle you wanted. Next up, Gunbuster Double Collider.
さすがね。でもコーチの作ったガンバスター甘く見ないでほしいわ。ダブルバスターこれだー。うわー。
We'll need the feet and open hands of Gunbuster for this one. These are the parts we'll need for the arm part, base arm, and 4 pieces of spike rod for each arm. You have 2 ways to attach the spike rods to the base arm. Thankfully, connecting it is easy, so you can change the angle you want for posing. Here we have the compact spike rod positions. Here is the wider spike rod positions. Same goes for the leg part, base leg and 4 pieces of spike rod for each leg. It also have 2 ways to attach to the leg base, so attach it to the angle you want for posing. Here is the compact spike rod positions. Here is for the wider spike rod positions. Now attach all those to Gunbuster, and here we have Gunbuster Double Collider. This one definitely looks awesome to look at, and surprisingly those spikes aren't sharp, so positioning them isn't a problem. Also, I highly recommend that you connect it to the action base, because there is no way it can stand with those spike rods attached. Next is what the set is named after, Super Inazuma Kick.
お姉さんあれを使うわ。え、よくってよ。合体したガンバスターをただのマシンと思わないでよ。
Warning! Warning!
Please be extremely careful in handling this one. Rather, I would highly recommend that you wear any eye protection whenever this circle spike part is involved. Now regarding this front foot part, I recommend just glue it there. Doesn't fit properly and at times will pop out. Now here is the side foot parts that you attach to the spike parts. It connects easily and also disconnects easily.
Why?
Please be careful in attaching the side foot parts to the side spikes, especially of where the spikes are aiming at. You'll need to remove the foot part of Gunbuster, but it's attached very securely. So I would recommend just open up the foot and just manually pull it out. Then just connect it to the spike part.
Warning! Warning!
Again, please be careful on how you display when in this state, because those spikes are very troublesome. With that said, here is the Super Inazuma kick. Since they gave it a redesign for a modern take, I neither like nor dislike this appearance. So it's a personal preference if you like this or not. I think Bandai realized how dangerous the spikes are, so they included these plastic plugs to be attached to each spikes, just to display it safely. Last but not least, display mode.
Body! Body!
Again, be careful where the spikes are aiming at. Just need to remove the foot parts, then attach the foot parts to the core display. Next is get the 2-leg spike rods and attach it to the upper side connector in core display. Then get the 2-arm spike rods, attach it to the lower side connector in core display, attach the action base.
Warning! Warning!
Be careful in attaching the spike part to the center. For some reason, the foot parts are blocking Gunbuster, so I would recommend just remove the foot parts. And here is Gunbuster in display mode. I gotta say, this looks impressive, especially if you manage to make it display symmetrically. Also, it's a good idea that they made that you can combine all the option parts into one big display attachment for Gunbuster, excluding the right hand option and RX-7 mech. For such a big box containing the weapons of Gunbuster, it's disappointing that we only get 2 weapons compared to other Gunbuster figures that has at least 4 weapons, and also make it harder to get because it's an online exclusive, but it does look cool and awesome, so that's a big up, especially if you put it in display mode. With all that said, I'm giving this a score of 3 out of 5 stars. Reminder that the price of Shokugan Modeling Project Alternative Destiny Gunbuster is, and the price of this online exclusive set is, for a total worth of, personally, you might as well just get either the Shokugan Modeling Project, which is anime accurate in appearance, because you build it into 2 Buster machines first, then combine to Gunbuster, with all that for a worth of, and the online exclusive set of weapons is worth, for a total worth of, or get the Soul of Chogokin, which is a diecast of 2 Buster machines combining to Gunbuster, and also all the weapons included in the box. The regular version costs around, and the Buster Gokin version costs around. In the end, it's all self-preference. If you like the modern take to Gunbuster's design, then feel free to get the SMP Alternative Destiny version. Thank you for watching, and with that said, till next time!